Hey there guys and girls, it's Liam here from SamDemand118 and I just want to quickly thank you guys for clicking on this video. I really appreciate it, guys. So basically, with Black Ops 2, there's been a lot of speculation over YouTube about, there's been leaks, there's been rumours, there's been this, there's been that, there's been, oh my god, this feature's amazing if this actually is true, oh my god, this could ruin Black Ops. There's been a lot of speculation, guys, and basically I've decided to do an informational video as well to keep my subs updated and to keep you updated with what I know so far. So let's get on with it. Bear in mind this could get a little bit hectic because I've got a lot of things to talk about. But firstly, obviously guys, we know about the so-called quadriceptor that was shown in a video by FPS Russia, who is a YouTuber star basically, who does shooting and all sorts of crazy stuff. You should go check him out. Basically, he did a video about a prototype quadriceptor, which is this flying machine that has a submachine gun on top. And basically, he rumoured that this might be a kill streak in Black Ops 2, which is pretty obvious because Call of Duty sponsored the video and it's on their main page. So that's more or less a definite. But in the video, he was wearing a red Tecatus t-shirt. I think that's how you pronounce it. Tecatus, sorry if it is not how you pronounce it. He was wearing a Tecatus t-shirt, which after a day or so of talk about it, people were like, what does this mean? What does this mean? And basically, what Tecatus are, bear in mind, they are... At first, I researched this on Google, and I came up with the result of some sort of Roman emperor or something like that. So it was something to do with Romans, and I was like, wow, are they really going to the Roman era? But no. A couple of hours afterwards, somebody found out that Tecatus was actually the name of a website to go to, www.tecatus.com. And what Tecatus are a company. I'll read this out to you real quickly. Once there was a company named Tecatus. It lives no more, but rising from its ashes is something new. A league of heroic, and occasionally eccentric, minds from a host of different fields, from different countries in different industries, institutions, companies, and universities, experts in biological research, geometrics, astrophysics, global markets, risk analytics, immersive data visualization, and skateboarding. In 2012 to 2013, we're building a global collaborative project focused on prototyping groundbreaking tools for deriving insight from the most complex data sets on Earth. Discovery comes from play. Stay tuned. And during the video, it said below this, not affiliated with Black Ops 2 or something like that, which obviously is taking the mic. And we can see that this logo, it sort of looks like the Treyarch logo, which is suspicious. But what Tecatus basically are, they are a company, a weapons company, whether or not they're good or bad, but I project them to be the bad company, and to be involved a lot in the storyline. And yeah, they manufacture a lot of weapons in Black Ops 2, and also guys, Black Ops 2 is apparently set in 10 to 15 years from now. I read that on a forum somewhere. Whether or not that's true, I'm just going to throw it out there. This could be a new step for Black Ops. We could see new weapons, because obviously in Black Ops 1 we saw weapons that were only prototypes. Now, I don't know how this could work. This is sort of like future war. It could be like future warfare, things we've never seen before. But we'll just have to see when more information comes available. But yeah, so Tecatus are a weapons company that produce weapons, and that is what we know up from there. And I checked today, and there are a few new other things, such as this one, which is a quote: "The enemy could be anywhere, and it could be anyone." Now, at first, I assumed this was a quote from somebody, because the way it's got speech marks, but I read on a few forums, and apparently, this isn't the right one. No, there's that one. I'll get to that in a minute. This one, it is apparently to do with a perk in Black Ops 2. Now, I will tell you all the perks that apparently leaked, but the one that is to do with this one is apparently a perk known as Spy, which basically you appear as a friend on the map, but the disadvantage is you're always spotted even without a UAV, and when shooting you turn red on the map. When you get Pro, you detect enemy spies. They will still always be spotted on the radar. When you get it Elite, which is probably one up from Pro, I assume, or that could be to do with the Call of Duty Elite. You might have to be Call of Duty Elite to get that perk upgrade, which would be a massive buy. There could be so much speculation over that, and there could be so many argues to the people that don't have Call of Duty Elite, don't subscribe to it, which I know a lot of people don't. Whether or not this could provide a massive advantage over those that are willing to subscribe or not, we don't know. But if it is affiliated with Elite, then Treyarch, that could cause so much arguments. It's unbelievable. But yeah, I'm just going to assume now that that has to do with Call of Duty Elite, but it may still just be a one-up from Pro. So you unlock the Pro version, then you unlock the Elite version, or you might have to even be Prestige to get it. You never know. As you can see, there's Escape Artist. When going prone, you feign death. You cannot shoot during. You feign death. Huh? Audio file. This is an interesting one. Players with silenced weapons will show on your radar if they are shooting at you or close around you. That's sort of a good idea, I suppose, because it's set in the future. Maybe stuff like that has been invented. Throw all equipment. Diffuser, which is throw all equipment but cookable grenades up to 2 times further. A hollow circle will show up around your crosshairs, and the circle will fill in 3 seconds. When the circle is full, it will throw 2 times farther. When it is empty, it will throw 1 times as far. That's quite interesting, actually. Back to there's a Juggernaut. Hang on. There's a Juggernaut in COD. No, this isn't the same one. Regenerate health faster while moving. That sounds like an interesting one. Whether or not that could be overpowering, I'm not sure. Diver. You can dive into cover. Basically, dolphin dive, yeah. And while diving, you can still shoot. However, when you land, it takes away. That could prove a massive advantage to those that like to drop shot. I'm sorry, but it could. We could see a lot of people drop shotting using the Diver's perk if that really is true. There's a pilot perk, which is your flying kill streaks will count towards your next kill streak. Now I can see a lot of people using that in particular, because you'll be able to get your kill streaks faster. That could be, if it is true. This, as I said, guys, this whole page right here, none of this is confirmed. This is just all speculation. But I can see a lot of people using the pilot perk because it counts towards your kill streak. Thus, you can get so much faster kill streaks. Because if chopper gunners are said to be in the game or something like that, and it counts towards your next kill streak, you could be getting so much higher stuff, so faster, so much easier. There's a technician. Any land kills will count towards your next kill streak. Okay, so that's sort of like pilot, but this time you may be with, so let's say, an assault drone from Modern Warfare 3. Let's just use that as an example. Use that and it'll count towards your next kill streak. Bladesman. You have 2 knives in each hand instead of just 1 in one hand. This essentially makes kniving twice as fast. Now this, Modern Warfare 2, loads of people hate Commando. Could this be the next Commando hated perk in the game? Could that be overpowering, having 2 knives, having people running around the map with just knives when you're just about to get your final kill streak and somebody runs around with bladesmen and knifes you? That could cause a lot of raging if it's true. Consciousness. While standing, you are just as accurate as when you are prone. Okay, you're just as accurate when you are prone. That's very useful. When you get it pro, your bullets cause more flinching. Interesting. Focus. Be able to shoot while sprinting, even if at the deduction of accuracy. Be able to shoot while sprinting. Wow, I'm gonna have to see how they manage that. That is gonna help a lot of rushes at the start of the map. You just go absolute Rambo and just charge in there, no mercy. Leroy Jenkins, fucking just go straight in there. Deep impact. Your bullets shoot through hard surfaces. Okay, that's been used on a lot of Call of Duty, so that's probably pretty much guaranteed, because there's been so many times when that sort of perk's been used. And there's two new game modes. Escort, which is apparently a game mode in which you escort a player across 3 flags to achieve victory. The enemy team killing the player will result in a win for their side. Across the 3 flags to achieve victory. Okay, so that has been used in other games such as Halo, in VIP. That is interesting. I quite like that. But could it be a camp fest? Could it be a camp game mode where the VIP is basically camping in a spot and all your team, all the enemy team, well, all your team are basically camping, trying to protect you while you're camping in a corner? I don't know how that, but maybe there'll be things to flush out. But there's always noob tubes. Oh god, noob tubes. I just hope, but I have no hope for it. But if there was a god out there, you know. Split spawn. A game mode in which you spawn from a helicopter and climb down to get to the ground. The player starts with 3 lives. Okay, so it's sort of like gun game in that sense. One player can control the chopper to let you climb down in different areas, as well as shoot from the chopper. If the chopper is destroyed, players can no longer spawn. Players compete for a central flag which takes 2 times as long to capture than a regular domination flag. Either the death of all opposing players or the capturing of all the flags will grant you a win. This game has 2 rounds. Okay, so that's sort of like the Black Watch. No, is it Black? No, Big Brother. Big Brother from Modern Warfare 2's Spec Op mission, where one guy's on the ground, one guy's in a helicopter with a minigun. But this time, this is interesting. If you capture the flag, you have to capture the flag, and if the helicopter gets destroyed, then your team no longer spawns. That's interesting. That's an interesting game mode. Again, I will stress this. None of this is actually confirmed. Equalizer. A game mode in which players are switched to the enemy team upon death. Players will compete for a flag which, when owned, opens up a power plant to allow the players to customize their class in game, get new weapons, and put on a juggernaut suit for their team only. When there are 2 players left on a team, they are granted with the power plant automatically, and point streaks. Up to a 5-point requirement can also be obtained. If either of the 2 players die, they will remain on their own team. The team with the most converts kills at the end of the game will win. If tied, whoever is currently owning the power plant will win. Wow, so basically it's 2 teams and there's a power point that you have to capture, and once you get in, and the team that gets to the power point first will get access to classes, new weapons, and a juggernaut suit. God, I would hate to be on the other enemy team if you're losing. God, your KD could get ripped to absolute shreds if you're on the enemy team. I don't know if that could be a good game type, guys. It sounds interesting, but will it work? That is the question. And here we go. There's a new knife melee system in it, guys. Default knife obviously takes 2 swipes to kill, and you'll need to put it away and take it back out as the usual one does. There's a tactical knife which takes 4 swipes to kill. As long as you are pushing the melee button, however, it will keep knifing. Apparently there's a tactical hammer which takes longer to get out. It takes 4 swipes to kill. You need to put it away and take it back out like usual, but against riot shields and machines, it takes only 1 swipe to destroy. So basically, it's the anti-tank of a riot. It's the anti-riot shield weapon. So once you hit once with this tactical hammer, God knows how it's going to look. It destroys a riot shield in 1 shot, in 1 hit. and yet it doesn't kill one person, and it can kill a riot shield, which is apparently a lot stronger. I don't know. Sounds too good to be true, but also sounds very interesting. Throwing knives are back. Well, there's throwing knives and there's tomahawks? What? There's two? Throwing knives start with 4, fast to get out, fairly accurate, but takes 2 to kill. What? Fast to get out. It takes 2 throwing knives to kill someone. Are you kidding me? Start with 2, slow to get out, fairly inaccurate, and takes 1. No. No. They're either going to have tomahawks, I reckon, or throwing knives. Not the two, but it takes 2 throwing knives. When in a Call of Duty game has it took 2 throwing knives to kill 1 person? Absolutely none. Absolute rubbish, I reckon. That does not sound realistic in the slightest. These are all the guns. I'm not gonna read any more of these guys because I'll just ramble on for now. But I've talked about the perks. Sounds interesting enough. And I just want to quickly bring up, if you will excuse me real quickly, I want to quickly bring up these 2 pictures that were leaked on the web. So as we can see with this one, looks very interesting. This apparently is set in the, obviously like I said, 10 to 15 years time. As we can see there's an Osprey gunner. As we can see there's a chopper gunner. 2 very powerful kill streaks. And as we can see there is an RCXD. No, not RCXD. I apologise, guys. The prototype quadriceptor with the attached machine gun. This actually looks realistic, but as we can see from this picture, regardless of the video quality, guys, we can see that the again Treyarch have gone, as like they did with Black Ops 1, for a very bland, grey, mucky sort of colour, whereas obviously Modern Warfare is a lot brighter. Whether or not people are into that or not, I personally see no preference. I see no preference. I played the game for the game. The graphic, as long as the graphic, as I can see the graphics, they're all right for me. But yeah, we can see there's a player there who sort of looks like he's sort of modernish. As you can see, that Osprey is dropping what seems to be a care package, so we know they're back. And we can see that there's 2 blue cars and there's a forklift, and it's sort of an industrial site, I reckon. But yeah, that's that one picture with the little arrow. You might be viewing this in theatre, we never know. Is theatre back? I hope they fixed theatre to make it a lot better than what it was before. Actually, Black Ops Theatre wasn't that bad. But anyway, guys, we can see in this picture that there's multiple shots of the prototype quadriceptor. From side on, from top view. We can see more of the map from here. See, as you can see, there's a massive dome placed there. This looks sort of like as I said, a big industrial place. Another player there. But just indulge that picture for a second, guys. It does look quite realistic. It does look quite interesting, I have to say. But yeah, those are the 2 pictures. There's 3 pictures, but there's 2 that look better than the other one. The other one's pointless to upload. But anyway, guys, so we've seen the pictures. And back to the Call of Duty site, there is also another thing new, which is, if I can find it, there it is, these numbers. Now, we knew in Black Ops number 1 that numbers played a big game in that numbers were coordinates to a location. I'm not going to say it was a ship, blah, 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 blah. Spoiler alert, Black Ops 1, yeah. It was a location to a ship. Oh, God. And as we can see here, that there's multiple digit numbers. What the heck? No, go away. I'm busy. Sorry about that, guys. As we can see here, there is multiple digits of numbers. Maybe numbers have nothing to do in Black Ops 2 because it's set in the future. Maybe it does. Maybe they're just using this as a bridging point from Black Ops 1, in where numbers played a big game in Black Ops 1. Therefore, they're bringing it back. They're bringing it back in this little teaser thing to sort of get your minds thinking that numbers play a big part in Black Ops 2 coordinates. But what we know so far, there's apparently 5 coordinates out of all these digits, and apparently they are coordinates to locations. So the 2 that we know so far are this one, 34 point blah 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 blah, is apparently in Nima Nagku, I can't pronounce it, Zizang, Tibet, which is in China. So if this is true, then we know that they're giving away locations to possible places that you will encounter in the game, which are China, firstly, which is interesting. I don't think, have we seen a Chinese map in Call of Duty? A Chinese place in Call of Duty? Maybe we haven't, maybe we have. I can't think of the top of my head, guys, but China should be an interesting place to visit. And also, it is somewhere in the Mediterranean Sea. So somewhere in the middle of the Mediterranean Sea. I predict that that's some sort of oil refinery, like there was like there have been in previous Call of Duty where they like to do oil refineries. I predict that coordinate directs you to an oil refinery. I won't see what is happening in the oil refinery because that will just spiral off into rumours and whatever. But yeah, I reckon that coordinate goes to a oil refinery, which could be quite interesting, or an underground sea base. You never know. And also, guys, there is this code. When you originally load the Black Ops website, let me just refresh it, you are brought with this little loading circular thing. I'll do it again so in case you didn't. This little circular thing here, the loading thing. And what apparently this is, oh sorry about that. What apparently this is apparently all this right here that you can see when mouse is on. This is apparently Morse code to BLACKOPS2, Black Ops 2. Apparently this, guys, is Morse code to Black Ops 2. So if this is true, then we know that it's going to be Black Ops 2, guys. And I read this from a website. Whether or not this is true or not is still left as a mystery. But it does sound pretty legit. But as we can see, Activision is going for a lot of secretive puzzles as they did it with Black Ops 1. But this time they're going full swing into it, in which they're bringing multiple screenshots. But anyway, guys, I hope you have enjoyed this informative video into the insight of perhaps Black Ops 2. If you enjoyed this video, guys, and if you found it useful in any way, please click on the like button. It helps out so much, guys. Subscribe if you are new here, because I will be producing a lot more Call of Duty informational videos as more information becomes available. But it again with the blooming Skype, it is apparently 5 days until May 1st from this video. 5 days. Tune in to May 1st. Basketball playoffs on TNT for the Call of Duty New World Reveal. So I'm just going to leave it against that, guys. I hope you've enjoyed this. Again, like if you enjoyed, if it helped you, subscribe if you are new, perhaps favourite it if you want to look back to it in time. But my name has been Liam, guys. I really do thank you for checking out this video. It has been a long one, I know it has, and I know it's been very messy, but I had a lot of things to talk about. But thank you guys for watching again. My name has been Liam. I got to end this quickly before I keep rambling on. Blah, blah, blah. But I will see you guys in the next video, in the next informative video, in the next Call of Duty Black Ops video. I will see you guys later. Adios.